Yesterday, the novices gathered at the water pavilion. This was the first time they were with Pra Ajahn for Nampana since they've become novices. The novices prepared Nampana for Pra Ajahn just like they did before the ordination. Having Nampana and Besacha such as chocolate went more smoothly than before. After that, Pra Ajahn and the novices cleaned the utensils after the meal. Since the novices are still not used to wearing the saffron robes, they had to help each other out. Some tried to do it on their own for many times, until they finally succeeded. Pra Ajahn kindly assisted some of them in putting on the robes.
Put in a holder here.
Oh, neck.
Yeah, or put in the neck. Like this. Can touch here in the middle or no.
And then roll.
And roll. You put it down this one.
Put it up.
Yeah.
In the neck.
Yeah. Oh, too far.
This is very long.
Really long, yeah. Okay, here. Roll, and for the tie here. Roll and tie here. Not enough.
Oh,
okay, and right hand touch here.
touch here.
Right hand. This one.
Oh, left hand.
Left hand.
touch
Left
here.
hand. Yeah. And
then right hand.
right
roll.
hand and roll inside. One more roll here. Roll and put it up like this. Yeah, you can carry here. On left hand, put it down.
And let go.
Then just hold here. Hold up. This one you can put side. After the move, swing it up. Yep. And right hand you put it, come out here.
Then Pra Ajahn taught the novices to take care of their requisites, especially the alms bowls, so they'd be ready for the alms round. A heavy rainstorm could not distract any of them from the evening chant.
To the Blessed One, the Lord who fully attained perfect enlightenment.
Before long, some of them were affected by the 5 hindrances, distracting them from the meditation. The 5 hindrances means the drowsiness resulting from inactivity. Overcoming the hindrances is the beginning of mindfulness, meditation, and wisdom. The novices need to continue practicing meditation for the next 3 weeks. Pra Ajahn led the novices in chanting the 10 precepts.
Anunya sikho bhagava.
Sikho bhagava.
Samanera nangdasa sikha padani.
Samanera nangdasa sikha padani.
Tesu cha samanere hi sikhitum.
Tesu cha samanere hi sikhitum.
In the evening, Pra Ajahn shared the story of the Buddha with the novices. Queen Maya dreamt of a white elephant with 3 sets of ivory coming into her womb before she gave birth under the sala trees in Lumpini Park. At birth, Siddhartha walked 7 steps. At each step, a lotus flower appeared on the ground, carrying his steps. While Pra Ajahn narrated the history, some novices asked questions.
The Buddha sat meditate on in the day of his enlightenment.
Yes.
The tree that Buddha sat on when he was meditating in the forest.
Yes. So yeah, Bodhi tree. It's a tree that he got enlightenment and was born on the same day as the Buddha.
And he
Bodhisattva.
died under that tree too. Right?
No, it was different. It was this tree, Sala tree. Well, he got Parinibbana.
The stories caught many novices' attention.
The holy man, his name was Kala Devala Tapasa. And when the Bodhisattva, or who will become the Buddha, was born, the holy man, he was apparently staying in one of the heaven realms, which was called the Tawatingsa heaven. It's kind of like one of very, very high heaven realms, and he was taking a rest up there. And then the angels, or like the devas, up there, told him that a child of King Suddhodana was born, and that he can become an enlightened Buddha.
The last picture was the ordination of Rahula, the first novice of Buddhism. His story related directly to the novices.
This Rahula and his mother were staying together, and he saw a man coming, and Queen Princess Yasodhara, who is a wife of Siddhartha, a Bodhisattva, and the Buddha before he ordained as a bhikkhu, before he got enlightened. So while she was staying, and Rahula asked her mother, who is Yasodhara, Princess Yasodhara tells his son, look, that is your father. And she told him that go to him and ask for inheritance. And then Rahula asks Buddha that, can you give me my inheritance? Yes.
What if you are grown up and they passed away?
Then you can ask permission to your parents, your relatives.
And your grandparents?
Yeah, grandparents.
Before leaving, Pra Ajahn reviewed the steps of donning the saffron robes with the novices once again. On the first day of being novices, they had to practice the monastic lifestyle and develop themselves physically, verbally, and mentally. The second day of the ordination began before dawn. The purpose of waking up before sunrise to do religious activities is to eliminate laziness and drowsiness, which are the hindrances or mental states that impede the progress of learning Dhamma. Therefore, morning chanting is the daily routine of Pra'ajan and the novices.
Handhamayang Ratanataya Panamakatayo Jewa Samveka Parikitana Patancha Bhanamase Buddho Susuto Karuna Mahanavo. The Buddha absolutely pure with ocean-like compassion. Yo Chanda Sudha Parayana Lojano, possessing the clear sight of wisdom.
Before the ordination, these little novices had already been familiar with the morning chant. However, as they are now newly ordained, they have to keep their saffron robes neat during the chant. Following the monks' routines and Sekiawata are difficult for all new novices.
Arahang Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddhang Bhagavantang Abhivademi Sawagato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammang Namasami.
After the morning chant, the novices followed Pra'ajan to go for the alms round. This is an important task for monks that the Buddha also did until his great demise, or parinibbana. Going for the alms round allows the novices to reduce the ego and desire, and allows them to interact with Buddhists who offer food. Even though the novices had learned how to hold the alms bowls and receive offerings and wear the saffron robes before, it was not easy for them to go for alms round this morning. Each novice tried their best to do this task. People nearby Wat Ba Sai Ngam, audiences from near and far, even the Ubon Ratchathani government officials came to give alms this morning. Tamasak Lupua Pitakun, or Mr. O, together with Jack Brown, participated in offering alms to the monks. Going back from the alms round, Pra Ajahn let the novices practice the 10 precepts.
Anunya sikho bhagawa samaneranang thassa sikha pathani te suja samanere hi sikhitum Panatipata veramani, Adhinnathana veramani, Abhrahmacharya veramani.
Pra Ajahn let the novices review the precepts group by group. Some made progress, but some still need Pra Ajahns assistance. Before the meal, Pra Ajahn reminded them to be composed again. Pra Ajahn introduced the heart-leaved moonseed.
Okay, who's sleepy? I will give you the special treat today. Borapet, very bitter. It's a good medicine.
The novices were very eager to taste the heart-leaved moonseed.
Can I have one, please? I want to try.
How did you eat it? I want to try. Give me it.
Despite its extreme bitterness, the heart-leaved moonseed is a beneficial herb for the immune system. It suppresses the appetite, thirst, perspiration, and canker sores. Today, Jack Brown offered food to the monks on behalf of the laymen. Pra Ajahn received the offering, then asked the novices to be aware of their posture. They all blessed the faithful.
Yatha varivaha pura paripurenti sakharam jas ewameva ito thinang petanang upakapati ichitang patitang tumhang khipameva samichato sapphe purentu sangkappa janto panaraso yatha manisho tiraso yatha.
Those who maintained a proper manner would be allowed to get their food.
You go to calculate the quantity of food. I admire every Samanens. Most of you finished foods already from 2 days ago. Okay, the first Samanen, Nimon Samanen, ใจเด็ดครับ
Putting all the food into a single bowl will prevent the monk from becoming a picky eater. Since a monk eats only to avoid starvation, the food's appearance and taste should not matter. Phra Ajahn reminded the novices of the punishments if they dropped their alms bowls.
Who dropped the wallet? Okay, so today is the second day, so I give you kind of 2 days. But for tomorrow onward, if anybody drop the wallets, then before the meal, you have to basically in the line, whatever how many times you drop the lid, then you have to say, Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, please forgive me. I will not drop my wallet again. Okay, from tomorrow onwards, if you drop your wallet on the way for Pintapata,
you have to standing by one leg.
You have to stand one leg and then say, Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, forgive me. I will not drop my wallet again.
From the first week of learning Dhamma to the week of practicing mindfulness, the Novices in True Little Monks, a wisdom training program for novices, still have a lot to learn to elevate themselves with Dhamma. After the meal, the novices clean their bowls with Phra Ajahn. These routines teach them discipline, responsibility, and sanitary habits. Some lacked awareness of their saffron robes. Then they wiped the alms bowls and put them back in the shoulder straps. This was still difficult for the novices.
Okay, now here how we tidy the ropes. Okay, like this. See? Beautiful like this. And then to do it one more time. Tap it in here and then fold this. Okay, okay, put your this on.
How to use and take care of the alms bowls was stated in the Vinaya. As the alms bowl is a requisite with many beliefs, it requires close attention. Phra Ajahn reminded them that those who dropped their alms bowls would be punished by chanting Itipiso, recollection of the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha 3 times. After the meal, Phra Ajahn did not provide the learning activity for the novices as usual.
Jaden and Ati here. Okay, when you speak, then I know.
I know where to go.
Guy, listen. We walk mindfully, yeah? Cannot talking, huh? Don't talk.
However, Phra Ajahn led them to a place they had never been before. Going from abandoned land to the spreading trees of Wat Ba Sai Ngam was a collaboration of the Sangha, nuns, and Buddhist devotees led by Luang Ta Anek.
Have you seen the rock? The big rock?
Yeah.
Is it Luang Ta? Go to the Moon River, go to the Mae Nam Khong, Kong River, okay? Mekong. Go to bring all the rocks here and put it like a garden. So this is the result of the Long Ta.
It has been decades that Luang Ta Anek, the Sangha, nuns and villagers have devoted themselves to renovate this drought-ridden land to the shady and tranquil area that eventually became a pleasant Buddhist place. Wat Pa Sai Ngam and Luang Ta Anek were praised nationally on many occasions due to the renovation. The Banyan Tree, or Nikrota in Pali, is the same word as Luang Ta Anek's name, which is Prakru Nikrotamapon. Nikrota, or Banyan, has many stories related to Buddhism and Thai beliefs. The Banyan tree is a place for angels, so it is auspicious.
You see the root or not?
Yeah.
This is the Banyan tree. When you see the tree have many roots coming down, this is Banyan. They have small leaf. Banyan tree have 5 types. They have small leaf, they have big leaf, they have yellow leaf, they have red color leaf also. Normally in Thailand, we get all the leaf is small one.
This is a small leaf.
So we have to study the natural. You know what's special of Banyan tree? What's special? The roof is coming down all the way, the roof, and then the leaf is green the whole year. Yeah? Banyan tree is the special tree. What it is?
Bamboo.
Yes, bamboo with our monk is very close connection. The first the Buddha get the monastery is bamboo grove monastery in India, the first monastery in the world. They call Veruwan.
Bamboo can be used in various ways. In the past, the Sangha used the trunks to build the monks' dwellings and make many tools.
We keep our shoe here and then we try to walk barefoot. You put it in.
The novices' little feet touching the ground connected their bodies with nature when they saw, heard, and sensed the tranquility. Nature and Buddhism are closely related. The Buddha was born, enlightened, lived, and died in nature. Today, the activity at the water pavilion differed from other days. Pra Ajahn let the novices feed the fish. Most novices seemed relaxed and enjoyed this moment. Pra Ajahn again reminded them of good behavior.
You see, they are taking the video. They are taking the video, and then you come here and shout. This is not good for the novice. This is not good for the novice. You know? We come to give food. We come to give food to the fish. Yes, not to pray. You come here and then you throw the bread. You know, this is not good. You know, you are the first. You bring it. Then all the people follow you. You have to be mindful. Now you all give the food properly, gently, just like this, like this, like this, like this. Okay. Can you remember?
Yes.
Not throw it the whole thing, no.
Put with waste.
No, don't waste. Okay, then you can take. Wait. 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 Not throw the whole thing, Cannot throw the whole thing.
the novices gradually balanced the joyfulness and the peacefulness. This knowledge of being among nature provided good experiences, including self-control from the surroundings, in order to become admirable novices. His Eminence Kunzang Wangdi, the Drubde Lopen of the central monk body of Bhutan, and Rinchen Chosang, the principal of the Dechen Potrang monastic school, visited the young novices this afternoon. They were chanting together in the Bhutanese way. The novices introduced themselves to their honorable guests.
The purpose of coming here is to train how to be a novice monk and living in the forest for 1 month.
My name is Jaden. I'm 8 years old and I want to become a monk so that I can help other people be better and then be more calm in case they are very hot-headed.
The Thai Pra-Ajahn explained about the Buddhist sects for a better understanding about Buddhism.
Since Buddha passed away 2,561 years ago, Buddhism has spread throughout the world. We Thai people, and also Myanmar, and Laos, and also Sri Lanka, we practice Theravada tradition. So we have 3 main traditions in Buddhism in the world. So Mahayana tradition, Theravada tradition, and also Vajrayana tradition, which especially practiced in about 3 countries, which are Bhutan, Nepal, and also Tibet, right? In Vajrayana tradition.
The Bhutanese Pra-Ajahn also explained about the seminary in Bhutan. Then he let the children ask questions.
One time a day or 2 times a day?
3 times a day.
We take 2 meals in a day. Actually, in the Bhutan and the Thailand, little bit different. We use breakfast 8 to 9, and lunch we have no lunch. We don't use a lunch, only for tea. And evening 5 to 6 dinner.
In due time, Pra-Ajahn asked the novices to bid them farewell. The representatives gave a speech to thank the guests. Then the novices moved from the study hall to the Banyan Tree area to learn about wildlife. Prasop Tiprasert, the elephant expert, was an instructor at this session. Thanks to plentiful natural resources, humans and animals can live together at Wat Pa Sai Ngam. Prasop started with basic questions about the world, then encouraged interaction by showing them a picture of elephants to help them to understand nature.
First, before you want to help, you need to learn about them. Elephant ear is big. It means the way to learn it, you have to listen. Good. And after you listen, you learn, you listen, and you make a very good consideration. It's the big head of the elephant. You have big head, you have big brain, you listen, you learn from Prajan, and then you make a consideration like a head of the elephant. And then the mouth. You start to share with your friend. You know what is kind of plant? Can you talk with tamarind? No. Before you say no, you use your elephant head. You cannot talk with them by the verbal talk, but you can talk with them by, yeah. In the dry season, in the hot season, the fruit of the tamarind goes stressed. They are very hot. They want to, but in the cold season,
They become shrimps.
they're coming to be like this. I'm freezing. So you have to open your ear, your eye, and your heart to learn.
Then Brasop asked the novices about their interest in animals before telling them why there are so many kinds of animals.
But please tell me, what the animal you don't like, you dislike?
Mosquito.
Mosquito. Okay.
Everybody
Me too.
hates
Me too. Me too. I don't like mosquito.
Lion.
Lion. Why?
They can kill you and you don't want to die at a young age.
Okay. Okay. Every life on earth, we connected each other, even mosquito. Sometimes they have the helpful, you know. The mosquito is the food of the dragonfly. Dragonfly cannot survive without mosquito.
Later, he explained about forest meditation, which is the forest dweller's way.
When you make the meditation walk, your heart is very gentle, very calm, and the animal can sense it. Prajan stay alone in the jungle, make meditation. No wild animal attack him, protect him. So that's the reason that why Prajan will train you to do something, to communicate with your gentle heart.
Then the instructor let the novices imprint footprint replicas of wild animals on transparent films.
For elephants, they have different footprints. African elephants, the front footprint, they have 4 toenails. But Asian elephant, the front footprint, they have 5 toenails. If you see 5 toenails, it's Asian elephant.
The novices had lots of questions.
How do you know if an animal is angry?
First, you have to know how they're happy. The elephant, when they're happy, they're flapping the ear. Because elephant is very big-bodied, but they have no sweat gland. They cannot sweat out like me. When I get warm, I sweat out, so I get cooler. Yes. But elephant have no sweat gland. The only way to cool the body down is flapping the ear.
The instructor also let the novices draw their favorite animals' footprints in their notebooks. Afterward, they drew them on the board, starting with an elephant's footprint. At the end of this activity, the instructor summarized the main points of this class.
We have the elephant footprint. It's like overall of our learning. We have some small footprint inside that to make the elephant footprint cover all the details.
These new experiences help the novices learn diverse lessons about the Dhamma and a life following the Buddha's path, not only to be an inheritor to spread the Dhamma, but also to become a good person for society. Please follow the summary of daily routines tomorrow at 9:00 p.m. Follow us worldwide through the streaming on www.truelittlemonk.com or Facebook, True Little Monk. The dual language broadcast is available on True Vision channels 60 and 99 and True Vision HD channels 119 and 333 and True Blupanya channel. The dual language live broadcast is accessible 24 hours on True ID and True Blupanya applications. We would like to invite all Buddhists to an alms offering of dried food for True Little Monk, a wisdom training program for novices, at 6:00 a.m. at Wat Ba Sai Ngam, Det Udom, Ubon Ratchathani.